Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are Millennial Mom. If you don't know who is who, I'm Millennial. This is Mom.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Mom or Kay from Millennial Mom, and today we're going to talk about both episodes of 90 Day Fiancé. We got 90 Day the Other Way and 90 Day Before the 90 Days on this telecast today. So thank you, welcome. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, join the family. Don't forget to like the video, share, leave your comments so I know what you thought about these couples on both of these episodes, because they give some gems every week. And I'm not talking about Geno and Jasmine, okay? They're just their own subsection of gems and toxicity. So you know how it goes. All right, everyone. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for joining. And let's see who's here with me already. So we have Devonta. Yeah. Oh my goodness, you're the first one. You are definitely on time. Yes, you are. Hello, Olaf, Frappes and T. Hey, girl. Hey, to Tamika. Put your names up here. Devontae, Frappes and T, Tamika, Miss Dolores, Sharon, and to everybody that's coming on the replay that's me watching, hello, and welcome to you all as well. So before I drop the link, let me just give an overview of this week's video. So 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, season 6, episode, on the TV said 13, but I don't know if we're that far into the episodes already. I'm really thinking it's like 7-ish, something like that. But anyways, it's called Modern Romance. On this episode, we have Amanda and Razvan. I just shook my head the whole time I was watching her and him, mainly her. David and Sheila, Nicola and Misha, Geno and Jasmine, Christian and Cleo, and Riley and Violet. Also on 90 Day the Other Way, season 5, episode 8, called Mistrust She Wrote. I thought that was kind of clever, playing an old school 80s Murder She Wrote themed television show. Danielle and Yohan always do the ones that I feel are the least interesting first, okay, because they are so uninteresting to me. Holly and Wayne, Mary and Brandon, and someone new, Shekinah and Sarper. Yeah, something like that. So hopefully you all got a chance to watch the episodes. Now, I'm going to drop the link early, but before I invite whoever wants to come up on the panel, I'm going to show you something first, if you don't already know. If you don't follow us on Instagram already, Millennial Mom, there is a shop that I support named Sedoni. It's actually a family business, immediate family of mine, that is starting their own cosmetic, clean beauty business. So let me show you just a little bit what you can get at Sedoni. Just a little taste. Here we go. You know. I begin to. All right, that is Sedoni Skincare. They are located in a suburb of Dallas called Anna, Texas. It is at SedoniSkincare.com. I could put it in the chat, and also too, if you do follow us on Instagram, it's on there. And let me show you a little something. I do have I'm wearing a Sedoni right here, lip gloss. Sedoni, it is number V as in Victor 10. So I try to wear just maybe some mascara or some lip gloss from the Sedoni products that I have. So check it out. They have men's skincare, women's skincare, cosmetics, anything that you need. So, all right. Okay. Also, too, I also want to give a big shout out to everyone that has supported the channel. Thank you to everybody from your A1 day ones to those of you who are just joining us now. Really appreciate it, regardless if you found us through these videos or by the shorts that I put out. We've reached 2,000 subscribers. We're now at, I believe when I looked today, it was like 2,115. So we had 115 subscribers just in a week by itself. So listen, Maybe mom is doing something right. Okay, maybe. I'm thinking of new content for everybody, but thank you all who've been here for us, no matter how long you've been on the journey. Really, truly appreciate it. So I still say us, even though Millennial, she's almost done with her master's program. She'll be popping in and out. It's still our channel. I'm just holding it down for the meantime. So thank you, everybody. I really, truly appreciate it. All right. So let's see. I do see you backstage. Anna, give me just a second. Are they organic? They are vegan. Clean Beauty it's my sister-in-law's business. She's been doing MAC makeup for like 20 plus years, stepped out on faith, so she's doing it herself. If you check out their website, I'm sure there'll be more details to the products. It's animal free, all that stuff. So yes, and thank you, Sharon. Yes. Also, too, I will be doing that giveaway for the 2,000 subscribers. So how that's going to work is if you want to be in the raffle for one, I'm doing two. One $25 gift certificate to Amazon. All you have to do is submit your name and your email to millennialmom92@gmail.com. Let me type that out for y'all. So, and the drawing will be live next week. If you're located in the United States, you are eligible to win. Okay. So yes. And then hold on a second, because listen, millennials always bothering me when I'm online. Let me respond back to her real quick. Let me just give her the okay. All right, I'm done. Okay, y'all ready to come up? Y'all ready? Here we go. Okay, here we go. So thank you for joining. Hello.
Hey, how y'all doing?
How
are you? Congrats on the 2100. You doing something big over here, honey.
I'm trying to. You know, I had to be like, girl, look what I've done since you haven't been on the channel. I'm that kind of mom. Devontae got a little bit of that while we was at dinner. I'm that kind of mom for real. So, but anyways, did y'all get a chance to watch the episodes?
Yes.
Okay, and did everyone see the Millennial Mom 92 Gmail if you want to be part of the live drawing next week for one of $25 gift cards?
I've seen it. Okay. Can I enter it my name through 3 different emails or no?
If that's what I didn't know that too. You said
so. Actually 4, because I got my work email too. I'm like, let me try to put my name in. I have 4 different tabs. I'm kidding. I'm only gonna do one.
It's gonna be live, so if it pops up, it pops up. So, all right. So you doing pretty good this evening?
All is well.
Good. Everyone's saying hello. Sharon
says, hello.
Trip to Vegas.
I did.
And it's hot this week. It's hot. It's like 105. You brought the rain and you left the. But anyway.
Thank God. Came right on time when I wasn't there.
Yes. So, where's my thing? Uh-oh. I have a prop for y'all. Oh, okay, I'm sitting on it. All right, so we're going to start with Amanda and Razvan for 90 Day Before the 90 Days. And did y'all shake your head the same way I was shaking my head at Amanda?
I'm shaking my head now.
You know, it's like, first of all, we've seen this train wreck weeks ago, right? And she's just now saying, well, maybe you're not the guy for me. Maybe, you know, I'm moving. She's probably saying, maybe I'm moving too fast because I'm a widow. We're like, you've been moved too fast. What brought this on? Because he got his visa that he was trying to get anyways. So it's not like it was a shock to you.
Exactly.
Right? So I don't understand her. But then she's going to give him a half-hearted apology once he pours his heart out, talking about like, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand this. And so she had a change of heart. Like, maybe we shouldn't break up. I'm like, yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. Just keep rolling with you need to break up kind of thing. What y'all think?
Mm-hmm. I agree. Y'all need to break up. Yeah. And you are leading him on. Now that you saw that he, you know, how he felt, now she want to hold on to him. Yeah, let me lead your parents on good and well. Y'all ain't in a good place. So why are you meeting this family? And then also when he was crying, was like, it's not fair. Not that it's what's not fair. She, you know, I mean, I get it, you know, because he wants to come to America. Yeah. But she's not ready. and she showed it. She's not ready. But I think that their escapade wasn't good because that's when she changed.
You sticking with that? You did say that.
Listen, she need to get her. What's his name? David, the one that's deaf.
Oh, what you trying to say? Mute your mic. What you think, Devontae? Oh, you're mute. You're on mute, Devontae, for real.
Oh, my bad. I think she crazy. I mean, she went all the way out there. Then you still grieving. I don't even know why you did all this. I think you was just lonely, and then you think you in love, even though you know you didn't love this man. And I don't know why you gotta get shocked like when you come to America, you ain't gonna get on job, ma'am. He got a job there. He doing the same thing. Why would he do the same thing? He ain't stupid. You can't live for free. He don't live for free. So he obviously work a job and do his little TikToks or whatever when he off.
Yeah.
I said, I don't think he really understands that the time that you're doing your TikToks and stuff now gonna probably be dwindled down some more because she got 2 kids.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. You're right.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, I just think he's setting himself up. First of all, why are you talking to somebody whose husband just died? Seriously.
Right.
Like, if anything, obviously it's not just a sexual thing, but that's really all it should have been.
Right. Sharon says, is that the only way he could come to the U.S. is through her? I don't think he got his visa through her. I think he got
it. He got a working visa or a visitor's visa or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but he stay a couple months or maybe 30 days. He got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to come at all. I think whatever they have going on is going to be short-lived because I think maybe she felt bad in the moment for really comparing and hurting his feelings with her deceased spouse. But for him to still continue to take her to visit his parents next week that we see, I want to take her anywhere. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to keep talking down on me and be like, the things that she's saying. She hasn't even the moment she got there, her whole mood changed, which she's breathing, so.
Yeah.
But anyways, all right, well, let's move to David and Sheila. Now, I had to chuckle a little bit when Sheila said, this is the nicest place I've ever been. I'm like, yeah, I mean, anywhere you've been, Sheila, is an upgrade. Was it just me? I'm like, yeah, like, this is like amazing.
Yeah, she said, she walked there and said, a roof. Oh, this is high class. No leaks.
A nice bed. Ooh, clean water.
You don't even see the inside of this roof. It's insulated.
Yeah. She know where she was at. She thought she was at
I think it was that bed. She probably gonna be asleep that whole trip. Oh, my back.
A real shower.
Yeah.
She don't know what to do.
Yeah. Seriously. All jokes aside, but it's like,
I just don't like how they mute the sound. Like, we get it, he deaf. Y'all don't have to do that. That's rude.
That's
like,
so rude.
Why do they do that every episode? Like, we get it, he can't hear nothing. But he can feel vibrations and stuff. Like, y'all don't gotta keep like doing that for what? Like, is they need to be funny?
Yeah, they need to mute his sounds when he's when he's communicating. Yeah. And he's like doing the grunt, and I know he doesn't know he's doing it. Yeah. But that's what they need to be muting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also too, Sheila, she talked about, she said the first time they had sex, they didn't necessarily, get it all the way in. But she compared like American versus Filipino. I was like, for real, Sheila? For real?
I wouldn't know.
Moving on.
I mean, them people not Filipino people, really not like big people though, and especially they women. So I can understand.
Everyone comes in different shapes and sizes, so maybe she was just not used to the American David size. Let's move on. All right, so let's get to Nicola and Misha. So I was surprised again that Nicola and his whole family. Well, I should say that Nicola's whole family was cool with Misha coming along. I mean, what is he, like 46? He's never had anybody. They're like, cool. You know, too bad we didn't know about you before,
Right.
but hey, we
Get
can come
out.
to America too.
The mama trying to get rid of him. I could tell.
Yeah. She tired of washing his dirty drawers. So go
Right.
on. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Matters not real relationship. Exactly. But I'm happy that, you know, I'm happy that his family was happy for him and her. But
Mm-hmm.
he's still giving the vibe of his look on his face is looking like his family betrayed him. Like, y'all really like
Can't
her?
believe y'all said this. I was trying to get out of it.
Right. And I think she finally knows that now too. She finally knows that
Mm-hmm.
is really him and not his family, because what he said is the math isn't mathing, right?
Right.
The
Right.
math isn't mathing. So I actually, do y'all want to hear something I heard about this couple or no?
You go ahead, because I heard something. Well, something. Yeah.
All right.
Maybe
Again, we have to wait for the tell all because we don't really know for sure. But allegedly, they were seen shopping somewhere in Minnesota.
yeah, I heard that he's in the U.S.
I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Not shocked.
dedicated.
I'm not shocked. I'm not really. First of all, I mean, he got him a nice looking woman.
Yeah, she is pretty.
Honestly, she's a nice looking, you know, and he ain't about to get nothing like that out there with as judgmental as he is, not even based on looks. I think it's just his lifestyle. Like, you found somebody who's just into the Bible as you is out the blue,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, y'all just got. I think they got like the smallest problems on the show.
Right. I thought they were going to be a couple to watch, but they're not. Yes, Cynthia, they were seen out shopping. We won't say where, but it starts with a T.
Yeah. And there's pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's pictures.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. All right. Well, that's not for them. You know what? I'm on the fence. We can go to this one next. Because the other one brings a little bit of drama. Let's go to this one. Y'all know who it is. Who's I do it? I don't know what that smell is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what this is. Let me get a water.
Right, you know it's fun.
Look.
Yeah.
What you say? Like he can't even understand the conversation because the smell. You know what?
And she's like, "What the smell? It doesn't smell."
Because it's probably a bunch of dead fish and dead meat.
But again, if you go out the country, you go to markets and outdoor things that you're not used to or haven't been around, there's all kind of smells. He was like, he may not have been over exaggerating, but again, I consider that rude, per usual.
But some people get
no,
queasy.
You be on camera and be like, you don't do that.
I mean, maybe his stomach was hurt. He was like, look.
No.
Water. I've been holding the whole walk. The whole walk smelled like bounce that. You know what? And I tried.
You gotta show some kind of decency. You know what I'm saying? You just do. You just do. That you could go into any type of restaurant that you're not used to going into, an international restaurant, and there's different smells in there too. And you just have to suck it up. You know what I'm saying? And then if their relationship does work out, she cooks that type of food. So what's she gonna do every time?
He ain't gonna eat that.
I saw something where he had posted something. I'm gonna have to find it and I'm gonna send it to you. But he had said something like, you know, it's not my fault how how editing has showed you, but it showed me that I was a narcissist for 11 episodes, and I'm gonna tell the world how you really. It's like, oh, okay.
I saw there's a lot of leakage coming out of this 90 Day franchise. I saw that too. A lot of leakage.
I feel like all the reality TV, everybody just leaking stuff. I'm like, y'all just gonna ruin it all.
Yeah, and also too, remember how I said that Tyray, we follow each other?
Mm-hmm.
Tyray somehow, give me a shout out, Tyray, if you're watching, has Riley, Dempsey, people from other franchises on his Instagram doing Instagram lives all the time.
What?
All the time. And I try to get on, but he's like, oh, I can't get you on. I'm like, because you don't want me to ask a question right now. But they're always on there and they're always chirping. So always,
they all got the same crazy thing in common.
Yep. And he shaved his head. He's not all the way bald, but his bald fade. That's what he looked like.
Okay.
Now. Yeah.
Smart, because no.
But what do you think about their relationship that we're seeing play out on TV? So he wants an apology for texting his dad. I mean, he technically does deserve an apology for that. He really does. But I just think it's the way that he tries to present his message is the reason why he's not getting what he's looking for with Violet. And on top of that, they don't have the best communication. I don't even know how they got this far with the communication style because I don't see it. I don't even see them liking each other for real.
Right.
She don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
He ain't got no booty since he been there. What?
No, this is a train wreck.
I'm not flying across all the way over here for this. What is this?
You knew what it was before you left, though. You
Right.
knew what it was.
Yeah, only him, 40 years old, doing this, sir.
50. He's 50 now. He was 49.
50 years old. She texting your 70-year-old daddy telling on you.
Yes. That's exactly.
What your 70-year-old daddy gonna do to you? You 50 years old.
Right. You about to be on punishment?
I wish my wife would be texting my daddy at 50. You need to get your son. I think he needs a nice talking to. Come on, no.
Right.
So what do we think about when they went to go tour Vietnam? I'm like, y'all still touring Vietnam? You didn't do that already. Like, try to mend the relationship if that's what you're gonna do. So he waits to tell her. To me, he should have told her everything when they unblocked each other. You know what I'm saying? Put it all out on the table and then see where it went from there. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me even now, like, don't even tell me little bits and pieces. Tell it to me all now. So, I'm not trying to be upset every day. Right? So he can tell her about the private investigator, while they're doing the tour. Now she don't want to talk no more. Now he's
why?
Why did he say anything?
Why?
That's my point. He should have said it when they unblocked each other and met up, right? Get it out the way.
He should have never said it. It's a private investigator to be private. You don't tell the person.
Well, it was gonna come out anyway when she watched the show.
Mm-hmm. Phil, hold on, Devontae, please. Phil Foster Dog Mom says, "Hi, I guess Riley never smelled chitlins. I don't eat pork, but they really smell like dog feces and fried garlic. I mean, chitlins do have a smell.
Chitlins got a smell, but you can get over that. You can't get over hunk, squirrel, and frog and fish."
Cynthia says they're both bad for each other. Dolores says there's no connection between Riley and Violet at all. And then Payson T says she's not allowed to bring him back home. She probably isn't. Her mom's probably like, don't bring him back over here.
Yeah. Right? Don't bring brown man. Don't bring big brown black man.
Big brown ugly black man. Why'd you bring that gorilla over here?
I got two things. One is Riley invited to the barbecue, the cookout? Y'all inviting Riley to y'all family function?
No, because he gonna be the cousin that pull up. That's that one that like to feed him.
Right.
He don't like nothing about us. He don't like nothing.
He don't. No.
Also, too, why did Riley not only talk about the private investigator, but he went on to say like why he don't trust women? Did you see the look he had on his face as if he was reliving, and I knew the person. I was like, oh my goodness.
You bought that on yourself.
He'll bitter. Right. He'll bitter. He didn't became bitter. It's too late.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is.
Once you go on bitter, once you hit the bitter, you cannot sweeten up. Some people, it's just a wrap. Only therapy can do that. And if he be saying he go to therapy, he ain't going enough, and you ain't talking about the real issues, sir.
Right.
50 years right.
That was the word I've been looking for this whole season. It's bitter. Riley is bitter.
Yeah.
Like he's bitter and hasn't gotten over his. Maybe whoever this is, I would like to see this person on the tell-all. We need more information. Okay. That's
Yeah, and he presents himself as spoiled. And if when he don't get his way, he lashes out.
Right. Phil Foster Dog Mom says, no, don't even give Riley the address to the picnic. And Fred Basin D says, absolutely not. He'll be flipping the table over on the spades game. Oh my goodness.
No, he gonna mess the spades game up.
Right. Doesn't even know how to play.
He gonna be telling on himself. Like,
Right.
I got a whole house back here, but I don't know if I should play it. Like,
Right. So yeah, he's been a mess since he got there. That both of them equally, but him just a little bit more.
How did they get on this show? It's just like, it's weird. It's like there's no love. Y'all flicking each other off. I mean, did they even kiss at all? Maybe once when he first got there.
I think at the airport, but they had a bet though. They had a bet going on who would smile or something first, something dumb.
Right.
It's just like, come on, bro.
And he was like, "Can I hold your hand?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're too old. They're both too old for that. All right, so let's move to Christian and Cleo. Go ahead.
Mom, she always, I don't like how she try to play the I don't understand English. You understand. You might can't say some words, but you understand what you doing.
Right.
Yeah.
What you doing ain't got nothing to do with the language barrier.
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely. Cynthia says, has Riley ever been married? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
As much as you talk about
he was married before.
Huh?
I thought he was married before.
I don't think so.
I know he was married before. He looked like he'll propose in 6 months.
Maybe.
I bet you he was married.
But he's gonna say I do. He ain't jumping no broom.
Let's move to Christian and Cleo. So Christian and Cleo's back on the same page. Now, when they went to the costume shop, did they do that as like maybe going to like a costume party or something to do as an activity to do something different? Like I didn't pick that up.
That's some sex stuff.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Cosplay.
Activity.
Cosplay. Cosplay is like costume.
Okay. Never mind.
Because he was like, ooh, turn around. Let me see what you working with. I was like, nothing.
I was like, what? I was like, what?
Nothing in the back, but a whole lot in the front.
I was like, what in the Great Gatsby?
You know what?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about when he told Cleo to turn around.
Mute your mic.
Hey, she turned around. He was like, turn around, sweetie.
Let me see what you want.
Let me see what you working with.
Watch this. Watch. Look. Watch. Now you can't say nothing for real. So anyways, the cosplay went over my head apparently. And then, but you know what? Was the guy in the costume shop like part of the cosplay too? He's like, oh, you have a small neck. I'm like, why he's so invested? And then when Cleo said, now y'all gotta be muted for this. And then when Cleo said, you know, I got a bigger Adam's apple than him, I said, oh my God, for real? We already know. So that's what happened. He got a 14-inch neck and Cleo's Adam's apple is bigger than his. Let me read some comments before I unmute your mics administratively. Sharon says, thanks, Devontae. I was clueless on cosplay. Me too, Sharon, because I sure typed it. Too bad you can't see. I was like, did they go to costume party coming up or something else for fun? I didn't know. Moving on. Cynthia is laughing at you, Tamika. Don't give her no ammunition. Fredface and T said, do they have cosplay events and conventions? I heard that they actually do. Yeah, I heard that.
They do.
And then Phil Foster Dog Mom. Phil Foster Dog Mom says, Christian's too much into cosplay. This whole season is Christian doing cosplay. He's no EGOT winner. Not the EGOT. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and what? Tony.
Tony.
Ooh, y'all is something else with that. Yeah, what you have to say? Tamika and Vontae, what do you got to say decent about this part of the cosplay? Nothing. I see. Let's move on.
Well, his suit was nice. He had a nice, great I was thinking, what in the Great Gatsby the whole time? I was just like, what is going on here? I was like,
Ew.
all this to get freaky at night.
From Face and D, you gotta mute your mic too, says the guy this shot reminded me of Rumpelstiltskin, not Rumpelstiltskin. Is that
You
too
have
old?
the smallest neck out I've ever seen on a man.
I was like,
Like,
what is happening here?
why do you keep talking about my neck? Like, what's going on with his neck? Like he ain't even big. Now, if you'd have said he had a big old head.
Now, do you see how? Excuse me. Do you see how? Those of us who weren't thinking of cosplay was like real confused at this. But those of you who knew about cosplay was like, oh my god, it's a big difference. Because I was real confused at this scene. But
so you keep younger people around, so you
well,
ain't
my
at church.
younger person wasn't home, so I would have known.
Yeah, we be saving y'all because y'all would sure be at church talking about Pound Town. Like, no, Grandma.
Oh no! I know about Pound Town. No. I know, but I just didn't realize that's what they was doing. I just thought they were doing something for fun because Christians wear like that. Exactly cosplay. Moving on. So when Cleo goes to take some classes at the college, what is Cleo studying? Anybody know? No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, so Christian decided he was going to go get him some pints. How are you just going to invite somebody around? First of all, it looks like he was flirting yet again. And
He
then
was.
invite somebody, a stranger, to Thanksgiving just because they're American. I said, what? Who does that? I was really stunned when I saw that. I literally had no words. I watched that scene a few times. I was like, he's serious.
He went to that cosplay store. He was trying to recruit another night. Another damsel.
Another damsel. Right. A damsel for the 2 nights.
Uh-huh.
I'm not even giving no warnings. I'm not even giving no warnings. So I thought, what y'all think, chat? Because these two on this panel have been muted because they cannot seem to behave this evening. I thought it was really rude. Seriously, who does this? Who invites somebody to a party, to any function that you don't know? And you just barely got to where you are too. And on top of that, not just Cleo's autism, just her situation in general, right? Why would you do that to her? Why do that? So what is Christian's end game? Does he want his cake and eat it too? Because that's what he's given. He wants his cake and eat it too.
I mean, it was weird that he invited her, but it was weirder that she came.
We'll see that next week though.
Right. And then when Cleo came in and he got up and ran to the door. I was like, oh. Yeah, he was all excited to see her. I'm like, okay, Christian.
Dolores says Christian always flirts. He drinks too much. He does.
Yeah.
Both.
He got to. He got to. Her Adam's apple is bigger than his.
I said no warnings. Probably said that girl looked like Statler. A little bit.
Yeah.
So far, I said Christian's being creepy Christian. But at the same time, it's just the fact that I don't think the lady, do you think that she knows that Christian has a girlfriend, or he just invited her over for Thanksgiving? Because he's social like that. I give him he's social, but do you think he told her the whole truth?
No. Okay. No. He was probably like, she's appearing to be my girlfriend, but she's really not. So, if he even told her that much, she probably gonna get there and be like, "Wait a minute, what I just walked into."
And then one thing for Christian too, when he gets, a little sauced up, inebriated, he gets real risky, don't he? He does real risky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why he has to get inebriated. It is what it is.
Yeah, we've been watching it for a couple episodes. If y'all don't pay attention, he be all cool with it, like he holds hands. But if he gonna get the kissing and all that, he gonna have a shot or two somewhere.
Yeah. He got his watch and put it up to his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
The watch is a flash. Yeah.
You think he's using courage to get his courage up? Okay.
At this point, that's what you got to do. But he has to be honest with himself.
Yeah.
If that's what he likes, that's what he likes. And just say that he's pansexual and be done with it.
That's it. That's it. All right, let's move to Geno and Jasmine. That's why I beep, 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 beep. I said, no, ma'am. Geno, get your stuff and go home. Get your stuff and go home. Why does he feel like this is okay? But then, like, when she's like telling him, all the things that lead up to the conversation, like, I don't want to be alone. How come you don't want to pay for this apartment? I don't want to move. She does have a point. Moving is a lot to do, but she wants to stay with the upper class because, Dan is there. She just feels like that's who she is, right? But when she goes over the top drama like that, why does she think that Geno is going to respond in a positive manner?
Listen, it was the get out of my house for me because you ain't paid for this. How about you get out of my house?
Right.
And he threw her 2 shirts. 2 shirts.
Well,
Yeah.
let me backtrack real quick. Phil Foster Dog Mom says, this Christian, hello, this is my host. I'm an exchange student studying theater. That's a good one.
Yes, definitely.
That's a good one. But back to Geno and Jasmine. So what do you think Gene's going to do now that he knows that that's why I slept with Dan a month ago? It's on video. I said, not video. It's on video. And you like threaten to show Geno. And then if she does show Geno, and even if she don't, she told Geno what she did, right? And first of all, I don't take Jasmine as, she's dramatic, but I don't think she's lying about this at all. Okay.
No, she's not.
If Geno stays, that's on him. I have no more
He's stupid
to say about Geno. Nothing.
Yeah.
At all.
Where is Geno going? He got to do this. This is a part of the game for him. He want a woman like that. He got to pay. And like she said, you don't want to pay, but you was flying. You was a sugar daddy before you got with me.
Yeah. And you took her to Legoland.
Legoland at Disneyland. That's not.
I was trying to figure out was she talking about Legos or Lego.
Had kids
Lego.
Went to Legoland and Disneyland. That's not a flex.
Yeah. That's the thing that hurts your feet when you step on it.
Coast and around the world cruise or something. That's the flex, but not Legoland. Come on, miss me with that.
And when she said her rent was $1,500, was it 1,500 pesos?
It's $3,000.
$3,000 US.
Yeah.
Oh no, she can't stay there.
Yeah. He can't afford it. I mean, he probably can, but yeah, he got it. That's why he was trying to get something cheaper.
Yeah, she don't need no high rise. What are you high rising to? You just need to live decent, a little decent till you get over here.
Right.
Speaking of, you know what? Let me jump back just a little bit before I read some comments. That ring that David bought Sheila only turned out to be like $85 US. I said, huh? Is it real? It was like
I was like, boy, you should have got the one for $500. She would have been killing in these streets.
Excuse me. I was like, how many pesos, whatever? I'm like $83. So, anyways, so David's saving his funds. He's not building no stairs. He's buying a ring instead. So Sharon says, crying Jasmine again. She's terrible. She'll look 35. They trying to say Jasmine's 35. For real?
35 lives. More like 30. I say she got to be like 40. 44.
You're 40, ain't you?
Gotta be like 44. She gonna be like, everybody goes down in age by 10 years once she get here. Yeah. You're 40.
She's a good 10 years old, at least 5 to 10 years older for sure. Front T says Dane said thanks for the memories. Dane is still at the door for real.
Right.
That's why she want to be there. Phil Foster Dogman says, I'm with you, Tamika. My house, I will not pay the rent, and you and your non-existent children will be homeless.
Yep. Listen, I wouldn't pay another dime, and they'll come knocking on that door like, you got to get out. You ain't paid the rent.
Right.
And she,
Dolores says, Geno is very aware of Jasmine's personality and her behavior. That's true. He definitely is aware. But why does he think well, Sharon said it. I'm about to say, why does he think he got to put with this? Why can't Geno get a decent woman?
Are we gonna sit here and mute me? Just mute me. Just mute me.
There is some pretty women in Canton, okay? And the surrounding cities. There's some pretty women out there. He wants this exotic woman that, he know there's not an exotic woman over here looking like that. Well, there might be, if he go into the right neighborhood.
He don't want to pay. He want to pay in pesos. He don't want to pay in U.S.
There is an exotic woman. She just on the next show.
Yeah, I need to take him to the hood and get him one of these brown skin.
I don't know.
Yeah,
nobody deserves to be talked to like that, treated like that.
He'll take that hat off.
That too.
Yeah, that's why he got this. Why he doing this? Look at him. I got my sleeping hat on. What?
He can't even take it off and get a facial. She's like, just turn it to the back.
This man he wear a sleeping hat. That's all I need to hear. This is exactly why this is going down. Yes, anybody that wears a hat, knowing he don't look good, none of these hats.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, she don't really like him. She in it for the money. She already. I don't know why he playing.
She's in it. Yes.
But why he playing dumb?
Mm-hmm.
You've been down this road plenty of times, especially down this Hispanic route, wherever country she at. You done been over here before. So why you trying to play dumb with my money? Why you gonna be cheap with me?
Right. I don't know. All right. Well, that was this episode. Next week, we're going to see Misha and Niccolo having a beach day. I guess she's going to get a mud massage on her booty while she's laying in the mud. And he's going to be touching her. So maybe they may break whatever is going on or not. Dempsey is back. She takes Statler to meet her friends. And her friends like, nope, we don't like this. There's going to be a codependency. And Statler admit that she's clingy. We've been seeing that.
Right.
I think this is where Dempsey finally gonna get weirded out for real.
Yeah, You can't be up under me all the time.
She gonna say something like, I just want to be in their skin.
Yeah. Yep. Jasmine and Geno's conversation. We'll see if we get to see the rest because they kind of did a tease. He don't got a tease. It's been this. That's just what it is.
He be looking like he gonna whop her. Like the way he walked up on her. It was like, if these cameras wasn't here, like I seen it. It looked like she get off of me, Geno. Get off of me. You're not gonna keep disrespecting me in front of America.
Maybe.
Especially while I got my sleeping hat on.
I guess. And then David's gonna be sweating up a storm. Y'all see how much David was sweating last week?
I'm like, somebody don't give him a Gatorade and replenish him the fluids.
He was struggling, all that sweat on this. Just, I was like, ugh.
Like, boy, you proposing with an $83 ring. Sit down.
Let's see. Cynthia says Jasmine's face is made of plastic. It's hard to tell how old she is.
Oh,
true, but she's not. But she is not 35.
You gotta look at that neck. Everybody, that's the oldest secret in the
neck. Yeah, okay. All right. So now we're gonna talk about 90 Day the Other Way, season 5, episode 8, Mistrust She Wrote. Let's go ahead and start off with Danielle and Yohan. Get them out the way.
Yeah.
So did you watch it, Danielle and Yohan?
Okay. Wait, I'm blanking on who they are.
He's from Dominican, tall, black guy. Short.
Oh, the white, she can speak Spanish too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do Misha Nicola. I touched on him, didn't I? About the family. Just the family said, they were okay. It wasn't really much to talk about.
The family, we was all surprised that the family was like, yeah. And Nicola was like, damn you. I wanted to end this.
Yeah.
I know her. His mama was like, okay, she divorced with 2 kids. Well, she about 40 years old. Don't it make sense?
Right. Get out.
Yeah. He said, I'm going to come to America when you go. So
like, at this point, son, you're 46. You've been holding that virginity longer than Jesus himself. It's time to let it go.
Yeah. So that was really about it. And just Misha just learning that it wasn't his family that had a problem. She's learning that it's really Nicola and her circumstances that he has a problem with, which it is. Phil Foster Dogmom says 2 old for a baby, not enough for a surrogate. Oh, Danielle. I mean, Danielle's what? They said she was 42. I mean, she's on the older side, yes, but she could, well, if she didn't have fertility problems, she could probably still have a baby. But they're so back and forth with this relationship. I don't even think, in my opinion, it would be a good idea because she don't even seem like she wants to be with Yohan like that. You know, she always says how much he's got to grow up and how he's not ready for a baby, and he just thinks that he could just play with the baby. I'm like,
because she doing what they all do on this show. They
what?
go get a man way far out your league, some young man, and he real good in the bedroom. Then you figure out that he's still young minded, like he ain't ready
he's
for
only like 20. Is it like 28, 29? Is he even 30 yet? I don't think so.
But over there, they 28. They got different customs than we got. 29 over here, they like, all right, bro, it's time for you to start getting your credit and stuff right. You can't be doing that no more.
Right. I agree with that. So they went to go see a fertility doctor, the one that they saw one of the other times it was on the show. And they did the same thing, it's going to cost X amount of dollars.
11.5.
Yep, the extraction process. And of course, Yohan didn't necessarily understand, that the baby genetically wouldn't be Danielle. So he's not really cool with that. He wants a baby that's him and hers. But again, that's what surrogacy is when you're using somebody else's egg and the man's sperm, right? So, I don't know.
And she was like, I want a Harvard graduate. Girl, you didn't even graduate from DeVry. Stop it.
Not DeVry. Are they still open?
Yeah, I think so. But it's just like, why are you even going to fertility clinics if you talking about you saying that the person that you trying to have a baby with, he just want to play with the kids. He ain't got no job. He keeps starting businesses that's failing. Once you pregnant and that baby come, what are y'all gonna do?
Ain't no looking back.
What are you gonna do? You too old for this. You already know what route you going. Y'all might as well just wait. I would just keep on trying, and I don't know.
Yeah.
They've been trying for a year, so it's not impossible, but the odds are slim for her now. Sharon says, I'm sick of them. Where's Danielle's son? Fertility would be a no. He don't have no money, and neither does she. Very true.
Right,
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, we on the same page of what she said.
About the bankruptcy thing before they came out this season, or was it before the last season, Love in Paradise?
I think it was before the last season, but she said, we don't really have the money, and we're going to have to do it, which means I'm going to have to do it, because he don't have no concept. He still had the what is that? The place with all the flies.
No, the meat market closed down.
But it closed, and then he not doing the cruise ship thing no more, or whatever he was doing.
The
hotel, yeah. So, yeah, he think that she got all the money.
Yeah. So I really don't think this is in their part of their story. I don't think so. I just think that Yohan is with her for the amount of time he could be with her for, and that's gonna be it. Honestly.
That's it.
Sharon says Yohan is using her. I think so too. All right, let's move to Holly and Wayne. So Holly's not happy with that crypto conversation. She went running with no shoes, and she didn't know where she was running to. And every time I see her in this whole situation, I'm like, girl, the power grid might go out. Get back somewhere safe. Where you going?
I was just like, look at all that privilege just running around.
That's what you think.
Just in another country, don't even care. But you just know you gonna be safe. Running around with that long hair. Somebody just need to tell her that it just don't look healthy. Every time they zoom in, I'll be like, oh. Yeah.
It is kind of mad in the back. I think it's cool that she's able to grow her hair as long as she did, but it does need to look like a little bit more conditioned. That's what it looks like.
It's she probably needs somebody else to do a comb through. Yeah, and brush it.
Yeah, I think so too. But the cold piece though is when Wayne, she ran off and he rolled right past her in the car. And she talked about, where's he going? He left. You know what I'm saying? Like, How would that make you feel? You think like he's gone for who knows how long, and now you stuck here. You know what I'm saying? And then when he comes back, he can talk about, oh, I just had to clear my head.
No.
And who just going over to all these? First of all, someone's out of her. He ain't got no money. I'm out of here. Heck no. I ain't being poor in Africa. We got to go. You need to come to America and be a plumber up here. Cause no.
Right. He said that she didn't want to be with somebody that wasn't financially stable. Yeah. And that's why he wasn't telling her. He's like, yeah, you can be a part of my life, but you ain't going to be a part of my business life. Yep. That's a problem.
That is a problem. Sharon says, I can't get into this couple. What is their storyline? I just think that Holly has had 2 failed relationships in a short period of time. She's looking for something long-term. And this time she wants to go the religious route and found someone who she feels met that expectation, along with, their own business and everything else in South Africa. And she's willing to move there for him for the time being. That's what the storyline is.
I don't know why people always assume just because somebody can pray that they're a good man. We could all bend down on one knee. It ain't hard.
That's true. Dolores says Holly needs to trim her hair. Mm-hmm. And
get them dead ends.
She said, I don't see their connection. And then Phil Foster Dog Mom says, robbers don't have to get that close to grab her. Just reach out and get a fistful of naps.
Get over here.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know. I think Wayne should have been honest with her though before she came over. I mean, I see that with a lot of these people who get, bamboozled in a way. Like, just be honest.
I mean, she loved him. She loved him because anybody that would go to a different country with somebody that know every time you go there you get robbed, and he done built a fake pepper spray booby trap.
Yeah,
that's got to be some love because it can't be about the money. You can tell where he live at. He ain't got no money. You live right up the street from the hood.
Right.
Like the hood where they just be with squatters.
Yeah, he should have spent some of that money on like I said, the security system. But again, once the power goes out, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you don't. Everything's off the grid, so it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. This couple right here is weird to me too. We need to see a little bit more of what and how the relationship may or may not evolve, because we're still stagnant in, let's go look at different places to live. Like, let's move on to something else because they are a little boring. Okay, so let's move to Mary and Brandon. So after her asthma attack, I noticed that she calmed down real quick when Brandon stepped off to the side to give his confessional. She went from, I said, listen to her ear hustling, being nosy. I said, there were no real asthma attack. She weaponized those tears because she knows that pulls at Brandon's heartstrings. And it's just as if we knew this going in, that he was trauma bonded, but we didn't know as much of the trauma he experienced.
I did not know that.
Being out of here just based off of his childhood and just different other experiences that he had. And so that he feels that Mary is his savior. That's what he said. Saving grace. Same thing. And I said to myself, at this young age, at that connection, not only do they need individual deep counseling, they need couples counseling, because issues are so intense before they even need to be together. And we already know that we've seen pictures of them being married. So technically they're married, but it's not official.
His family failed him. Because the guy, mom and dad should have snatched that phone. You're going to stop. You not Mary, he ain't being on the phone 24 hours. No. Click every time.
I don't think Mary's grandparents knew that she was on the phone like that.
Oh, we don't care about Mary. We talking about him.
Brandon?
She ain't doing nothing anyway. Brandon, no. Mary ain't got to work. She just got to, I don't know what she don't work. She don't got to work. Is that how they culture is, where the man just do everything? She just take care of the house?
I think the men work and they take care of the house. Depends on how they're into it, though. But when Brandon, broke into his tears and even his glasses was fogging up, I felt a little bad for Brandon, just for what he went through, not his relationship with Mary. Because Brandon knows that this relationship is not how it's supposed to be. And I'm sorry, I cannot be convinced that between the leaking of the marriage came out to what we're seeing on TV, things have changed, because I doubt they had counseling. I really highly doubt it.
And imagine that's gonna be somebody parent. That baby is gonna be a mess.
Hot mess.
Yes. So I guess now Mary said after they, she listened to him give confessional, she finished her asthma attack, that, I trust you now. I see what you're saying. And so the next morning, I guess, didn't it look like they were supposed to go out in the field? She was like, we'll be back. So she takes him to see the school and everything else and sit underneath the tree. But didn't Mary say in a couple episodes ago that she had a boyfriend that maybe didn't do her right? So now she feels like he's part of the reason why that she feels Brandon may leave too, not just because she was abandoned. I'm like, she got too many problems.
I think he cheated on her.
Like, Mary, girl, you was in high school. Let it go. He cheated on you at 16. You only what? She only like 19.
They're 23.
23. Yeah.
You ain't even been really cheated on. You ain't even
right. You gotta keep living, honey.
All right, 23. Talking about you got cheated on. What are you talking? Because he wasn't on the phone 24/7. He probably had a life.
And she lied about it anyway. She's cutting off her Wi-Fi, so she wasn't the one being honest. When Brandon was, he's starting to figure that out now. But I also think that I feel just by watching it that I feel like Brandon feels like he owes it to her to be committed to her. That's how he feels now, because he's still young. He doesn't know too much about life. He thinks he does, so does she. So I think that's what it is. He owes her something. So I think they'll be married for like
they're going to figure that out next
a couple years and then maybe, move on if
he's probably going to want to move back to the U.S. too.
He going to leave that baby over there. Who was married? We don't know them.
I don't know.
No, I don't think he's going to, because since he was abandoned like that with his mom and his mom gave up on him kind of sort of in a roundabout way, I don't think he's going to do that to his child.
Yeah.
Take the baby and run. You got to go.
We'll see. Oh, also too, let me give you a little bit more tea. Thanks, Tyray. When I was like on his IG with all those other 90-day former people, he said that there was possibly like maybe, this was just last week, 3 more episodes or so until the tell-all. I don't know if that's
until October.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. But I did hear too that Married at First Sight is being extended because of the writer's strike. So maybe we won't see that till the first of the year. So that's why.
At this point, if Married at First Sight come again like this, just cancel it. Just cancel it. It's just getting bad. It's not even good no more.
But that's not. But is the writers using that? I mean, are they writing anything?
That's just what I heard. Don't just take it for what it is. I don't know if it's true or not.
I think they is writing it. These be actors. You can tell this is not real.
Maybe
this is not real. Somebody done called her.
I know, she playing with her phone, knowing good and well.
She can still hear us, so.
Right, that's okay.
That's right. I was
about to get muted. She about to mute us.
No. I hit the keyboard with my.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So, like I said, writers, actors, producers. So maybe it's all of that together. So I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So let's move to the final couple, Sarper and Shekinah. Here they go. I said, okay. She said he had me at eyeliner or highlighter. I said, for real?
Highlighter. Yeah. Okay.
Before she even described, let me put her back up here. Before she even described herself as being from LA, I said, oh, she got either was IG model or LA based off her aesthetics. You know,
she got the Kim Kardashian starter pack. Plastic surgery package.
Yeah, well, she said she's an esthetician, so she might do it herself.
Yeah, and she was what did they grow up as?
Amish. She grew up.
Yeah.
She's like, you won't believe it. First of all, how you grew up is how you grew up. You know, the
right.
Amish people have the option to leave if they want to at a certain age. So
at 18,
you know, you did whatever you did. So she said she's a esthetician and does parties on the side. Have you ever been to LA, been to a bomb party? That was her. I said, girl, you do all the parties or you do
She
some?
don't.
If
She
she
tried
did all the
to
parties, she wouldn't have to be an esthetician.
Exactly. And she wouldn't be on this show.
Well, she's 41, and then Sarper is 43 from Istanbul. He is a model and a personal trainer. She said she met him when she took a trip. She downloaded a singles app. First of all, who does this? You go on a trip and like, you know what? Let me see what kind of men or what can I see what kind of women is in such a. Who does this?
She wanted a little hookup while she was there real quick. She knew what was up.
You know, I was like, that's awfully odd. Well, apparently she said two things. She said she met him within like the first week, and then after 2.5 months, she went back to see him again. So when her friends came over, they were like, so how's your man? She's like, oh, he's fine. I plan on going back over there. And when they said to her, well, how long have you known him? She said 2 months. Did she say 2 months or 5 months? Because I'm like, that don't add up.
5. She said 5.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, okay. And so she feels like she's in love and she's going to go back over there to be with her man. Now, here's the thing, though, before I read some comments. This is what got me right here. Good old Dan. Dan said,
always one.
He said, I cannot believe you trying to go back over there. Girl, you know I love you. Go ahead and sing the song. You know I love you. And then what he said, he goes, you know, me and you, well, we do have an emotional connection. I said, what? What? Dan is trying to shoot his shot yet again. Shekinah says that, you know, he's got a good job. They have that connection, but, you know, he's just not the one for me. So Dan has been friend zone, right? Friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking at her like, this is not what you want. This is not what you want. Now, why did her friend say that Sarper wants her to look a certain way? Like, oh, he's just the first guy that's not controlling. They're like, yes, he is. He wants her to be a certain way and a certain look. I said, that's
very much so.
So what y'all think just from the first look at them, besides her saying their sex life was great, like we needed to know that, right? What y'all think about first looks or first perception?
It's going to be good until it's not.
So
when she get over there.
Yeah. Living her life with her kid at boarding school. I did see that today. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
I heard her say that.
They didn't say how old the kid was, though. They didn't say how old if they're like a teenager, you know, that to me, that's not a big deal.
Is she at Eastlake with Mrs. Garrett?
Oh my. All right. I don't know. Dolores says he's definitely a playboy. Fred Payson says cute but trouble.
Yes.
Cynthia says they're shallow. It's all about looking perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Foster.
As he said.
Tamika, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was reading comments. Says you heard that too. How old are her kids? I don't know how old her kids are. I just heard that a couple hours ago.
And she slid that in there like that was all right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just gonna go up and leave your kids at boarding school? Where the boarding
school at?
Right. What ain't no plans? I'm gonna just go over here and try this out while they in boarding school. Then if it work out, they gonna come down. She ain't say none of that. So she looked like she'd just let their kids live with grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fred Payson said you could tell they hooked up the way he was looking at her in the kitchen. Yeah, they probably did try it out. Dan, talking about Dan.
He probably too boring for her. She probably want the dude because he probably the same age, but they probably still in the partying. You know, some people that's in their 40s and they still want to be on the scene. And the one dude probably like, I ain't trying to do all that. Let's take some trips, but I'm not trying to be in the club every night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She says they've known each other for 7 years, so he's seen her go through the ups and downs 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So
he's been waiting like a little puppy.
Yeah, he's been waiting for the right time. But when he was like, I need to talk to you, it's been me and you. You know I love you, girl. She's like, you know, I'm in love with Sarper. I said, oh my goodness.
Right.
So since they're coming towards the end of the season, or the middle of the season, I should say, this is the middle of the season, Do we think that they're going to continue in a positive direction or negative? Because the reason why I say that is when I saw what's happening next week, and Sharper told he was in a gym, maybe he's talking to his friend or another trainer, that he's been with 2,500 women. 25.
I hope he was exaggerating.
I hope so too. But
listen,
huh?
That's nasty.
I don't think he was. He probably one of them dudes that be in them parties and all that. Like, yeah.
Oh, the red door parties.
Mm-hmm.
In the champagne room.
Yeah. I mean, they in a partying lifestyle, so it don't even make sense. And he probably be doing this since he could.
Right, since a little engine that could. Yeah. I don't know. They just came on the scene. I don't know. I think that maybe just from my perception, my thoughts, is that she's not going to be able to live up to his standards because he's already given them to her. Because she was like, oh, yeah, well, he wants me to be lean and he wants me to be more whatever. I mean, she's already slender. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I think the problem is he ain't going to never want her to look better than him. That's
exactly.
Because when she get down there, they're going to be looking at her. They ain't
and not at him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That could be
She's
true.
a very pretty woman.
Yeah, so he gonna mess up her confidence. Oh, you're a little fat. And she gonna start messing herself up. Then he gonna drop her like a bad habit. Down goes Frazier. Now she gonna go back with dude. And then he getting leftover goods that never really wanted them.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
What's the telenovela, whatever it is.
I know what you're talking about. Well, Dan says he will always be there for her regardless. I said Dan's really trying to be with Shekinah.
Yeah.
Steven Urkel Dan.
Urkel Dan. I guess.
Hold on for dear Laura.
That's fine, Urkel.
All right. Well, that was it for this episode. Next week, Brandon tells Mary that he doesn't have enough money for the bills. I said, what?
He said it when he got over there, before he went over there. He said, I'm going over here with nothing. This is it. He said that when he came over there.
Yeah.
I'm basically
I didn't remember that.
Broke.
Thank you.
Baby, he gonna be singing Whitney. I have nothing.
Oh my goodness. They better get out there plowing some fields because he already provided all that. So what they gonna do? And Mary's like, we can't ask. I'm not gonna
ask you. Better figure it out.
Better figure it out.
We ain't asking nothing. Y'all staying in my house.
That's true too.
Right.
Time to pay rent with that yak. Don't get out there.
Okay. And then, like I said, Sarper talked about all the women he's dated and bedded. And then Julio, or is it Julio, and Kirsten talk on FaceTime for the first time. And I guess he's not going back on his little pinky promise. And he's like, why would I do that? Why would I come over there? What you mean, why? You told the girl you was coming. You told your family you was coming until they talked you out of it. And so now he's sarcastic, trying to act like I didn't ever say that to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how she got to know. Like that's
he just be talking and talking and telling her what she want to hear, knowing he ain't gonna do it. And he a mama's boy. He ain't going nowhere.
Not at all.
Not for her. It ain't. Nah, he could get that over here.
That's true too.
He not a Geno. He can get that. He can get that over here. No problem.
True. And then we have TJ and Kimberly. They've been MIA for a couple of weeks. Well, I guess TJ's brother Yash came home to tell the family that Kimberly said, I don't like y'all. I'm not trying to kick it with y'all. I don't want to be here with y'all. Just name it from A to Z. And then I guess does TJ and his brother like each other? Because they don't act like it. You know what I'm saying? They always are
in competition.
Competition with who though? Because he don't want Kimberly.
Each other. Right. Maybe he don't want him to get married first.
I think it's just that he can see that this girl is crazy, but his brother crazy about her for some reason. He just don't see it. Like the family was perfect.
He told them like she don't like y'all. She said she can't stand y'all. She don't want to be here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Kimberly's like,
So
I have been in a toxic household before. I'm not trying to be here. Girl, you got your
exactly.
whole apartment with no doors upstairs. You better go sit down.
All right, what are you talking about? You ain't been no toxic. You ain't gonna be. You still in a toxic family. Your family ain't changed. Now you bringing the toxicity to India. That's all you did. You
Yeah.
tearing this whole. You dividing the family. You ain't been there that long. Yeah, him and his brother cussing at each other in front of their mama. I know they don't do that over there.
You know they don't. And it all started with her wanting to cook garlic and onions. They said, you can't do that up in here. They explained why, and then she got upset. That's one of the reasons. Plus, the apartment wasn't finished. So, they just feel like she's trying to, or was it Yash? He feels like she's trying to come in and take over. So.
Why she just didn't FaceTime her? I wouldn't have went down there till it was finished. You gonna FaceTime me every day till you tell me everything worked, then I'm gonna book a ticket.
I don't know. She's ready to get married. That's why. He told her a lie. He's not exactly been truthful with her either. So.
Yeah. Writing off more than he could chew because he want that American girl. I don't know why he want that one.
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia says, I'm looking forward to TJ and Kimberly. I think they're so far carrying this franchise. So that was the end of the episode. Again, let me pop this up for everybody. If you didn't,
they nothing but the Indian Geno and Jasmine. They doing the same thing.
Okay, so they're carrying this franchise.
Oh yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you say? Kimberly's upset. The apple cart. I don't know what that means. What's that mean? Anybody?
Oh, I know what that's messed up.
Oh, I don't know what it means. Do you, Tamika? Somebody text it to me.
Cause they run, they be apart. They be running the phones.
You gotta text it to me. I don't know. So, anyways, y'all look in the chat. millenniummom92@gmail.com to thank everybody for the 2,000 subscribers. We're now at 2,111. Next Tuesday, we'll do a live drawing for give away two $25 Amazon gift cards that will be sent via e-card. If you win, we'll do the live drawing. So send your email to millennialmom92@gmail.com to be entered to win if you're in the United States only at this time. And we do thank everybody for being part of our journey so much. We truly appreciate it. Now, are there any final words for those of you on the panel for this show? Oh, before you do, also the last resort video will be out tomorrow morning by 9 a.m. Eastern time. So
Okay.
look for that video. Anybody have any final thoughts?
I think we should do a drinking game because all the likes that what's her name, Razvan and the other girl, she like is every other word, and then the crying, who cries the most, Brandon and Mary or Geno and Jasmine?
Ooh, we
They
drunk
both cry.
time. The hours up.
I know, right? It could be root beer. It could be root beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to do that next week? We can do that next week for celebration. I got it, Devontae. I got it. So, do you have any final words about the show, the episode?
It was crazy episodes.
That's all you got to say.
It was good. It was entertaining.
Dolores says Jasmine cries a lot. Cries, but most fake. Because she's fake.
Yeah, she's just dramatic.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I will, like I said, have that video out tomorrow at the last resort by 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'll see y'all back next week. Enter the drawing. It is not going to hurt you. Enter the drawing. We're going to do it live. So if you have 4 emails, do the 4 emails. Okay. Either way. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time, everyone.
All right.
Be grateful.
Bye.
Take care. Good night.